Foamer, a derogatory term for an extremely enthusiastic and sometimes immature, reckless rail fan who obsesses over trains, often doing anything for a picture or video. Here are several of the most extravagant and absurd Foamer confessions you've ever seen. Please note that this video is only for entertainment purposes only. All confessions are 100% real, but the confessors are all anonymous for fairly obvious reasons, so sit back and enjoy. I had my mom waiting 3 hours with me for 1072, and it never came. First of all, waiting 3 hours for any heritage unit is a prodigious waste of time. But wasting somebody else's time, let alone 3 hours, makes it simply atrocious. And there's a 99% chance it was a trail fail anyways. But the feeling of uttermost failure after missing the train hopefully taught him a lesson, and his mom probably never took him rail fanning again. In 2012, a video of me standing on a signal mast as a Union Pacific freight rolled by. I was a stupid high school kid, would never do this again. The teenage years are an interesting time. Many adolescent rail fans go to incredibly stupid lengths to get cringy videos and abysmal photos. But wait, isn't that in the definition of foamer? I peed myself in 10-degree weather to warm myself up for a war bonnet that visited the CSX River sub. It was not worth it. I was using a phone at the time, and the shot was buns. On top of that, the same war bonnet came back to New Jersey, which I caught again, so it was not worth it whatsoever. First and foremost, I sincerely hope this is not in your teenage years. Also, doesn't getting wet in the cold, let alone 10 degrees, make you more cold? But how do we know this kid's telling the entire truth? Most likely he peed himself out of sheer enthusiasm. I just can't imagine the amount of foam coming out of his mouth. Hopefully this isn't an unfavorable outlook of a grim future when every 7-year-old foamer within 200 miles goes out at 3 a.m. for a generic GEVO. Before I continue, please consider subscribing. These videos take time and effort to make, and I have to work around my tied-up school schedule. I'd really appreciate it. October of 2024. I heard that NS 10 was leading a Union Pacific train through my area and begged my parents to take me to the tracks to see it. This really isn't that big of a deal in and of itself, but I guess that really depends on how much you pester them. I hope for the sake of your parents, and if you ever get a YouTube channel, that you do not have a high-pitched and whiny voice. Normal foamer behavior. Foamed over an SD70AC on a CSX grain train. This is like my third train I ever caught. That's something only a true virtual rail fan would say. I was speeding all the way en route to catch CSX 3194. This is also typical foamer behavior. Foamers are known for rash decisions and road rage. They should really be charged more for speeding than even DUI drivers. Now that I think of it, I wonder what percentage of people who get pulled over are rail fans. Leave a comment down below on what you think. Anytime I tried night filming, the camera was trash 100% of the time, even with the street light on. I feel ya. Night filming is not easy with bad gear, but you've really got two options. Either don't film at night, or spend several $100s for a fancy light setup that'll blind the crew and get police reports filed on you for disturbing the peace. Like we don't do that enough. Well, that's all for this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy foaming.